Let me remove this. Hi guys, welcome to my new channel, Easy Academics. My name is Sipesihle Wakwaqayimpi. I am here to introduce this new channel to you guys, simply because it's a new channel first of all, and secondly I'll be tutoring where I can help some of the subjects, but I'll be starting with grade 12s, and then I'll be going down as I finish each syllabus. We know we are facing a very huge crisis here in South Africa, in fact in the globe, of the corona or COVID-19 as it was changed to. So everything has been dismissed. I guess I shouldn't be repeating whatever you know. Everything has been dismissed, including schools and everything. I am also on a break, so I thought, how can I use my break and your break, make it useful? Yeah, I'll be giving you 10 rules, 10 rules of how to really study or pass. First of all, I won't be telling you about drink water, do that. I don't know how that works, and how you must exercise. I don't really know how that works, but I'll just give you a few tips, man, that really works for me, even until this time, you know. So, number one, we're having communicate with your books. This is very important, guys. You need to communicate with your books, whichever subject you're studying or whatever. You need to communicate, because think about it, someone wrote that book years ago, maybe someone some even passed on, some are still alive, but what were they trying to do when they wrote something down? They were trying to tell you a message. They were trying to conversate with you. They tried to explain to you certain things. So the way you must read your book, you must read it just to make sure that you understand what they say. In a case whereby they'll tell you examples, if you don't understand the statement, put a question mark. Then you can always go and follow up to your teachers, to your colleagues, whoever who can help you regarding that part. But as long as you know which parts do you really understand, which ones don't you understand, where you also feel like the textbook is contradicting itself, you must write those down. But didn't you say that at point A that this is going this way, and then now you're changing it to this direction? Because it also helps in the questions that you're going to be asking even in class the following day or whatever. Because uzabuzazi exactly le nto ufuna uyibuza, uzumana ubuza here, ubuze phayana, you know, you're just going to be like, sir, aphi sizekakuhle textbook, yabuza so, yesibini ibuza so, ichinja so. Now why is it that it's contradicting itself? Then utitshala ngakucacisela more so that you gain more knowledge. That is my communication. Point number 2, believe that you can do it. You've already wasted 12 years of your life to do this, so why can't you just do it? Just do it to the core, man. Just do it beautifully. Just do it to the max. Get the satisfying points that you've always wanted, or the universities want, or your parents want, whatever. But just make sure that it's like how everything in your life that you've always wanted to do, but you made it a point that you do it. So believe in yourself that you are going to get as much as for now. Now, point number 3, it's practice frequently. Just keep on revisiting your work so that you become better. I'm sure you've always heard about that practice makes perfect, and it does. It does. Because that's where you also find your mistakes, exactly, in as much as you understand a topic, but you can make those slight mistakes that are not even in the topic, but at least you can make sure that you can polish that. Number 4, teach other students whatever you know. This really helps in a way whereby if you collect, at least it might be 4 or 3, or it doesn't matter, just collect a few people, and then you can almost tell them whatever you think you know. Because point 1, you might know it might help them, which is good. Point 2, they might help you back, because they might be asking questions that you didn't even think of, but it was where you were lacking as well. Then together as a group, you go find a solution, or you debate about it. Point 3 is that you might even be understanding something in a wrong way, man. you don't really understand a certain part and you're mistaking it for something else, they will be the one saying, you're making a mistake here. So which is why you should always form groups and teach them. Never be shy about giving knowledge. It always helps because you never forget it as well. Whatever you've been practicing and teaching other kids, you never forget it. You always know it yourself. So let's go to point number 5. This one, teach family members, man, or anyone. I'd say if you know, like, a next door neighbor doing grade 11, help them, teach them, teach other people. And if a grade 11 can understand a grade 12 work, then it means you really know the topic, you know the subject matter very well, that you can be able to explain it to someone else who's not even taught in class, so that will help you as well. For instance, in subjects like life sciences or anything, you can even explain it to your mom while you chillaxing in your home. You just explain, but there's this and that and that and that and that and that, and then this is how it works, and the minute you can start reciting it to other people and they get what you're saying, then it means you know the topic very well. So let's go to number 6. Number 6, this one is my best one. Please listen very much carefully. Number 6, never practice using a pencil. I hate pencils unless you are told to do so, like in a drawing or something. Never use pencils, because one, the minute you start writing with a pencil, to me it already shows that you forgetting. Number 2, you don't believe in yourself. You know you're gonna be wrong. Use a pencil, you already know you're gonna be wrong, and you just simply take a rubber and erase it, which nah. You should be perfect, because at certain things in life you're not even given a chance to rub yourself or do it anything or redo it. So I'd say use a pen always, and ink. Use an ink obale, so that you can clearly distinguish where were you right, where were you wrong. But with a pencil, you erase it, you write the correct one, and when you're looking at, even your mom or your teacher is looking at your maths book, they think, this one is smart, yet your results, your grades are not going to be saying that, because you've been erasing and writing all the good stuff here. And even when you're practicing, you'll be thinking, I'm getting all the A's, I know we did this, I know we did that. So please, if you are going to be joining my class, never use a pencil. I hate pencils. Trust yourself, write with a pen, and should you fail, you failed. Should you pass, you passed. Like, it doesn't change anything. So please. Now number 7, mark your work yourself. If there's a memo or you know the right answer, mark it using a red pen clearly, so that it also boosts you. If you've got, like, it helps you when you want to study, because you already know, I'm good, I'm doing this one very well, meaning I understand it. You go to the next page, okay, this is where I was getting mostly wrongs. Then you can somehow redo that part, taking different examples, just to make sure you strengthen your knowledge in that part. That's all I want from you. Now, number 8, always hype yourself whenever you've got anything right. You're doing good. Clap, give yourself a pat. If you wanted to buy yourself an ice cream or whatever you wanted to buy yourself, then be like, okay, after I've finished these ones and I've got at least 10 good ones, 10 ticks, then I can get myself an ice cream. I can get myself the bag of chips that I wanted. It doesn't matter whatever you want to get yourself, but you must make sure you hype yourself. You're doing good. Yeah, these are all your ticks. You're doing good. Like, hey, Njabra, you are the dog, Hype yourself, it helps. And it doesn't matter even if you want to call back, Dr. Kaimbi, Dr. Kaimbi, while you're getting all the ticks. Like, you hyping yourself. You need to feel good about yourself when you're about to do something, and your confidence matters, because you're not going to be scared of question papers and exams, and I always say, when I go into an exam, I'm not scared. The paper is shaking. Those things, man, they nice for your soul, and then you're gonna beat it. You're gonna ace it, because you man, I find like you enjoy it more. You moving, you getting somewhere, and and you know uyaziva man kwa wena uyohlala pha phansi uqamba andiloyiki iphepha man kajonge. Okay, enough about me and my crazy nonsense. Number 9, leave remarks whenever you are wrong. Remember, umakishile or you practiced umakisha as a right and as a wrong. The wrong ones, don't just leave wrong or payana the fish or whatever. Just write, okay, wrong upper because you multiplied, you forgot to put the brackets, so you thought this was a negative sign. Whatever the case might be, wrong because you skipped a bone etile and down etile, if that was life science. If anything, man, just write it. If physics, okay, you forgot to use gravity. Anything, just so that whenever you're studying, they're bold there. But oh, why was I wrong? Here? Okay, this is the reason why I was wrong. Yeah, clean. So that it's easier for you to study. You can even study overnight and then tomorrow you go and pass, because you are more like conversing with your book again, going to rule number 1 where I said communicate with your books. Even the ones maybe you even remember, why did I write this? Why was I wrong here? Why was I right here? I'm getting this one, so that you know, man, I must flourish. And number 10, practice past question papers. Practice past question papers. Practice past question papers. Practice. Let's say I practice past question papers. Practice past question papers. There's no other way. Practice past question papers. But now the nice thing about my videos is that I'll tell you how to use the past question papers, because I used to feel very stupid at some point, trying to study and practicing the past question papers, and then I'm like, I don't know half of the things that I hear. I end up failing and throwing everything away and wanting to take the memo and copying. I don't know what I wanted to do, like I was panicking. And whenever I'm looking at the memo, it's like very strange. It's not even what I could have written myself, But Zanibonisa, I'll really show you how to use as past question papers, and I'll tell you exactly which ones to use with me. And I am really sorry that you're not going to school and your parents are making you clean and everything. I'll try a way where I can somehow put this one out there so that these videos, and that you are going to be spending time watching my channel, and stuff. And there's a Facebook page that I opened so that you can ask questions. Payana kuyo. Once you've asked questions kuyo, then sakwazi uphendulana, even if I'm not the one answering it, but you can find some other people that will answer on spot, because I'm not sure how much time will I be having when we're starting to become busy. And don't worry, my videos won't be this long anymore. They'll be like 5 minutes videos, 4 minutes videos. I'll try to make them short. And I hope we met right back. And thank you for watching. And I hope I become very useful for your studies.